Sean?
Oh,
Sean. Welcome back to another edition of the Dark Souls 2 walkthrough, brought to you by thecoinslot.com, a part of thecoop.com. I am your host, Pablo Lobo, and with me today I have...
me, John. No, my voice has changed. Might notice me.
Notice me, Senpai. Okay, we are working on our hexer, if you remember correctly. That means we will be doing magic and faith. We have a choice, and the choice is to continue with our walkthrough of Forest of Fallen Giants or go to the next section. And we have decided to
The next section.
go to the next section and open up the Hexer boss. Before we do that,
Is that a shard you've...
we
Here,
do some more.
let me see it.
So we're going to talk
To see
to this
light.
little lady. She wants her Estus
However-
Flask shard. We're going to upgrade the Estus Flask, and that will give us 4 Estus Flasks that we can use. We don't have any more. Now we're going to level up. Very specifically, I am going to level up intelligence. We need to get intelligence to 10.
Yes.
Intelligence is at 10. We can use magic.
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 So I'm gonna eat a couple of these guys already,
Can you do that, please?
and you can select how many you want. You don't have to sit and click, which is a nice feature of this game. I think we mentioned that before. And there we go. There we go. Boom.
Yes. And my mom is there with me.
Alright. So we will come over here, and we're gonna get that.
There, seek soul.
Oh my god. She has to
Left
say the
this
same
land.
thing over and over again. It's like, lady, you heard it the first time.
You're oops.
Ooh, I'm up to 9. Alright, we'll go kill some stuff. Alright, so we're gonna take a break from Forest of Fallen Giants. And we're gonna head on over.
Was I gonna turn the sound on?
The sound is on.
There you go.
It's recording.
Good.
So it's picking up your feet rubbing against the table.
That's right.
There you go. Knowing it's happy about. Here I go. Alright. The area that we're going to is down here. Just to give you an idea, we want to be able to go through there, but it's not open yet. And we would have to use this, but there's someone who will open it for us.
Now we're gonna go to a place that if you remember the giants from the first game in the forest. Well, you gotta see what this is. Much harder.
Let's remember the chest. Chest.
Yes. Crimson armor. We don't really need that.
Shield that I will never use. Yeah, at some point we need to do an episode of all the armors.
Come do it. But then we gotta buy all the guns.
That's true.
That's gonna cost a lot of souls.
Soul of Lost Thunder. Alright, so we're in this section now, which is Heide's Tower of Flame. Now we want to go to Heide's Tower of Flame because we want to... Ooh, away!
Just like the bonfire, you bonfire, you when you let the bonfire.
Oh, there's a guy behind me.
And hit.
Great. Got this guy. He's no fun. You don't know.
No, because he has a great hammer. Yeah. Is hitting on you a good time. You are so lucky. You are so lucky. Sorry, we really don't have anything to say. I don't know why, but we also.
This guy's kind of tough for me, so I have to deal. Now, Sublime Bone Dust is really good because that will upgrade our Estus class. So not only will we increase in number with an Estus class shard, but Sublime Bone Dust will allow us to go.
If you're like all the way down to 1 health, you could probably heal you all the way up to.
Yeah. So exactly. All right, now let's go grab this guy. He's kind of pain in the ass.
Yeah, and we also recorded another video later today, but the sound wasn't on, so we actually had to delete that video. But yeah, we had to wait a little bit, and then we were ready again to record this video. And I hope he's put the sound off, as he said he was.
Well, you know, sometimes we make mistakes when we do this. Alright, so now killing that guy opens up this contraption. If you look in the background over there, see that background over there? Watch the water. See? It's raising a platform. That's going to be important because that's a boss fight. And there's nothing worse than fighting that dragon rider and falling into the water, or rolling into the water. There's actually 2 of these, and we'll go grab the other one now.
Just one little problem. 3 guys. 3 guys versus 1? How do you think that's gonna go? We just go rush it in.
There's a way to do this. Because those 2 guys will go back and guard. He comes out after you.
And you back out. Because otherwise, you're gonna die. And we're actually kind of.
Oh. Oh.
I didn't know that they came out.
They will come out. And they screwed it up. Too busy paying attention to talking and other things.
And if you didn't know, it's actually quite hard to commentate and
play a video game at the same time.
Yes. Because you're trying to find.
Well, I only want one of these guys. Just go and hit him. He's dead. Now we got that guy. He so graciously followed us.
So you want 2,
3. And you can come up in 1, 2, 3. Roll. Oops. And we hit him. Now he's gone. Alright. Anyway, as I said, you can deal with the first guy first, and that usually works. They will come and attack, but they tend not to. Okay, so now we've got this guy. Again, 1, 2, 3. Right? Behind him, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And roll.
Okay. What's probably the hardest game you've ever played? No.
Demon Souls. Demon Souls is the hardest game I've ever played.
My game would probably be. Actually, no. Actually, yes. Demon Souls.
Demon Souls?
I've also played it just a little bit frustrating, but yeah, post in the comments what hardest game you played.
You guys hear that? We want to know what the hardest game you played is. So post in our comments and let us know. We're curious to see.
Because it could be a whole other game that we don't know about. And it could be a game that we knew all the things about but didn't think us on. So yeah. Post it in a comment and you would see.
Alright, I've got this
Well,
guy.
I have to do something.
Ow. Okay, now here. I forgot I have heal.
So now in the background is,
Alright,
my
we're gonna go grab this guy. He's an NPC that you can summon. He's kind of a Tarkus build, if you remember Tarkus from the previous game.
Iron Tarkus in the town.
Yeah, just a big tank character.
He's basically gonna take out the boss with you.
Yeah.
Pretty easily.
It makes this fight a lot easier. I believe he's wearing a hide, a combination of a hide armor, hide knight armor.
Yeah, that looks like a hard neck.
Yeah, I just hope he doesn't knock me off here. Or that he himself doesn't fall off.
He doesn't.
You ready to rock and roll?
And remember, this game is basically Demon Souls with better, cooler armor. So stupid. Oh yeah. And remember, we're still low level characters, so if we lose, we at least have a excuse.
See, that guy can just sit and take hits, and you can just sit behind.
Just see that tank being you with high health S. And you're sitting there hitting people. You can get to double team. You want to watch out because he can actually hit all the way behind himself.
Yeah, when he swings around like that, he can hit you behind.
Yes.
So we'll let,
Trust me, if you don't summon this guy, it's not as easy as you think it is.
no, these guys are they're fast, and they're all busy. No, they're just big bone.
You know, it's actually proven that that's not an excuse anymore.
Doesn't matter. We still say it's an excuse. Woohoo! We've got our first boss soul. Yeah!
Now this is actually the first boss.
It's not the first boss, but we have our first boss soul. Okay, now we've done the very important activity. And that is, we are about to unlock. We're gonna light this bonfire. Come on, baby, light my fire.
Now,
And
you can
we're gonna
also-
go talk to this chick,
now,
right?
did you see that port thing?
What part thing?
Just gonna go when you come in. Get bonfire and turn around. Not that way. That. See down there, if you can see that thing, that's where a sorcerer wants to go. Because that's basically the start where the sorcerer gets some pretty good spells.
It's true. That is true. Get some good spells that way. Here, now I've got my binoculars. Binoculars. See? That way.
Hmm.
See? Binoculars.
But we are not sorcerers. We are
Well, we
hexers.
do sorcery, but we want the hex. But look at her.
Woo.
Okay. So we're gonna go talk to her.
She's basically the priest.
Talk.
Are you from these
parts?
parts?
Oh my god. Should we actually listen to her? We'll
My
listen
name
to
is
her.
Lycia.
Why not?
Yeah.
I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of
Oh, yeah,
which
we don't
I am a disciple.
No, we turn the sound off on the TV so we don't pick up the recording.
I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power.
Yes, Patrick is dancing.
But the cost of it,
The thumbs up.
that's for your heart to
I
decide.
didn't know you could speak Danish.
Logic.
Yeah. Alright, we're going to talk a little bit more. Oh, wait.
The king.
We don't care.
I fear
You guys
that by
can read.
now.
Blah, blah.
Why did I come? And such
Again, you want to exhaust your
sometimes
communication.
and being out. I expected without any going to a place. Sorry. I expected that without any goings to a place. Sorry.
She's saying the same
I
thing.
expected
Okay.
without any to a place. Sorry.
Good. Now, with her, we could buy some lightning. But she's also got a lot of health stuff, which is good. We're not going to buy anything from her right now.
No
Aww.
need for miracles.
And instead, we're going to head back to Majula.
Well,
Right? Because that was our goal. We wanted to unlock this section. And then we'll see why in a second.
but we still have a lot of time.
We have plenty of time. We burned through that pretty well. Alright. My brothers, my sisters, my child, my friends.
Actually, we only kind of have 3 minutes left, so not a lot, but we have.
That'll be enough to finish off this next section. John's giving me a crazy look at this next section, so I think he's thinking that I'll go after another boss, but I'm not going after him. I'm going down here, and lo and behold, Alicia is standing right there. We're having a little chat with her,
Oh, hello there.
right?
This room.
Yeah.
And she's telling us into the path,
And this.
blah blah,
Shall I
blah blah.
And you
Alright,
might, and
so
you
we're
might,
gonna move the path.
one thing,
Yeah?
you might ask, well, why the F can you just not open it yourself? Because you're a cleric.
Well, the game is designed where she has to open it for you because you have to pay her. And then it's also got some cool animation. See that wall? It's moving. See that's where we're looking for? Ooh, it's open. Ooh, ooh.
Well, that's just one thing that I think is stupid, because if you're a priest, and you can't touch it, well, what's the point of being a priest? You can throw lightning, yeah, but you can make everybody throw lightning.
May the power of miracles be with you.
You're crazy. Alright, so we're gonna pick up some road water. Oh, I did forget to do one thing. Like I said, I want to make sure that we got our intelligence up. And make sure it's
Intelligence.
gotta be a 10. I might pop it up to 12. So.
Bear, seek the.
Same as our
Faith.
faith. And then we're gonna conflict. And there's a reason I'm not blowing all my souls right now. So we're gonna go back.
Yeah. Look at here.
The promised land.
Of what? What's my finger doing?
Ooh, I hate this. Ooh, look down. I fall into a pit and die.
Down.
Down.
Arnold
Down.
Schwarzenegger.
We gotta get to the Jabba.
Oh my god, this is me the Heide Jesus. That's why I'm running into the wall. Actually, get high anxiety from this. Alright. Okay.
Man and old chain.
Old manager, what's he doing? Who is he? Let us talk to him.
The dark stirs. I see
I
it.
see the dark is up.
My name. I will trek with you.
What do you need to
You like Falcon?
This land,
the love life? The dark.
this kingdom, will come
Perhaps don't go
all that
or
I
the
left
little on the
save a few mistakes.
Jesus of
I went to great school.
Jesus, I don't remember.
It drew me in.
Yes, these.
Soon
I know these guys can talk.
Hexes.
So he's hexing. He's telling us about it. Such as
What drew me to it? I feel those who this land, this all that I
you
left.
repeating now?
No.
I went to it.
Yes, he did. He's repeating. Good. Alright, now we're gonna buy an item. Ooh, look at these. He's got the archdrake staff and the archdrake chime.
And we want
And you can
the
see what it does. The archdrake chime is pretty cool because it is it will do miracles and hexes,
thing.
which is nice. And the staff here will also do that.
But we want the one that's best, right?
Yes,
Zoo, which one is the best?
very, very cool. Sorceries and hexes, or miracles and hexes.
And you should probably leave a comment down there if we should do sorceries and hexes or miracles and hexes. You decide.
I haven't decided what to do. I think I'm gonna do.
Well, shouldn't they vote on it?
Oh, you want them to vote on it?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Because that way we don't disappoint anyone. And then we take the one that has the most votes.
I don't think anybody's really watching our videos, so. But we could see what happens.
Possibly.
Yeah.
This video is getting a little bit long.
Yep.
Oh, Resonant Soul, you do want that one and the one that's next to it, because those two are really good hexes.
Yeah, put them out of money.
Yeah, but when we get money.
Yep.
When we get
What's
money.
that? Dark Pine River. Yeah. Alright, so there you have it. Time to come back and buy some stuff.
Hexes. Though such is the fate of we practitioners of dark.
So I think this video is going to be a
Come
little
again,
too long.
as you like.
Let me just check out the time.
You're bored.
No, I'm not. But you want to record one more?
You wanted to record one more?
Yeah?
No. Alright, well we'll take a pause and there we go. We have opened up hexes. We now have Felkin and we can go from there. Thank you for listening to this walkthrough. We will get back to you shortly with some
More Dark Souls. And remember to vote on which staff we should take. We should give a little time, because if we just start recording one more video and say we didn't find anyone, any commenting or whatever, then somebody might say, well, I was gonna vote this. And yeah. And remember to tell us what the hardest game you played ever.
Bye bye. Thank you for watching the CoinSlot.com.